So, you join me in a completely different part of the lake you've never seen before. Well, you might have done actually, if you've watched my videos over a few years now. I have a feeling you might have actually fished this area way back. I don't know really. Not sure if it's on there. You have to go digging back to sort of 2015, 2016, something like that. But yeah, it's a different area, the lake to fish. And yeah, it's, well, I've got to try a different approach. I'm thinking about this after my last session. I know the fish are in the snags. And I know I don't like snag fishing at all. Really just can't sort of handle doing that. It's not, no. So you might see I'm actually closer to the snags by being in this swim. Where I'm not actually fishing the snags. I keep kicking the tripod, that's why I keep falling over them. Yeah, I'm a lot closer to sort of like snaggy areas. Over there for one. To the right of me as well. Nice little sort of snaggy areas and things like that. So I'm hoping this will actually means I'm sort of closer to the fish, but not fishing the snags, if that makes sense, dear. You know, I'm closer than I was when I was fishing last time. I was actually nowhere near them realistically, so not really worth bothering, I don't think. So I've had a good old trough around. I've actually got a nice new bivvy, second hand but new, Titan T2, absolutely gorgeous bit of kit, I believe. I must say, I'm extremely happy with it. Now this is going to look on my weird thing I'm doing, but you should be used to my weird filming by now. It's never that good. It's all a bit funny, all a bit strange, but there we go. Yeah, nice Titan T2, absolutely fantastic. Well chuffed with it. Going to rain tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. It's facing the wind, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm just hoping these sort of snags and things just sort of pay off. You know, I've wandered around for quite a long time actually this trip. See if I could work out where to go and what to do. You're more or less looking from sort of east to west through there. I wonder if I can actually zoom in across. I'll sort of zoom in across. Beyond those sort of rushes and things, there's some rushes in the distance, and you're sort of seeing where I am looking now. That is the far, far corner on the west bank. That's a long way away. There's a deer over the other side. It's a lovely place, this is absolutely lovely. You're just absolutely miles away from anything really. You get a bit of noise from the road occasionally. There's not a lot you can do about that. It's just what it is really. So yep, I'm happy with my bivvy, like my bivvy, like the area I'm fishing. That's just, yeah, it's got to produce, isn't it? Don't you think? Come on, it's just got to produce. This has just got to produce something for me. It really, really has just got to produce something for me. Really, really has got to produce something for me. Just seen a swallow or something like that there. You know, I talked about it the last time, a couple of weeks back. Buzzed by a queen bee. But yeah, so I'm liking it. I'm liking this area. It's got a lot of warmth in this area. My camera thing's having an absolute wobbly at the moment because I'm trying to not trip over the cables and things, so it sort of keeps going from up and down and left to right. Brilliant. Yeah. No professionalism here. Well, like that, my bivvy, being a little short person that I am, I don't have to bend over and get in and out of it anymore, which is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What more can I sort of want? You know, it's, I don't know what height it is. If it's a Titan T2, I've bought an over wrap for it. Old, whatever it was. Total fishing tackle. Unbelievable deals you can't there. I think they're absolutely fantastic. Brilliant, brilliant tackle shop. I've absolutely nothing to do with them whatsoever, but I just, well, between me and Ian and I, we buy most of our stuff from them. Always in stock, always great customer services. You know, that's what you want. But I'm going back to thinking about the fishing. See, there's a lovely little sort of tree area just over there. Notice I've fished a little bit close to that before and lost one. I'm off quite a way off that corner of the island there. I'm level with the corner of the island, but I'm about 10-20 foot to the left of it. Just hoping, if I get a take, grab the rod, sort of run up the bank a little bit, not brilliantly, but enough to get that fish away from those trees. Trees to the right of me here, I can only hope to avoid. But you've got to try these things. I did look at another area. I bottled that one. I don't know if I could spend 3 nights in there. Another area where the fish build up into spawning just didn't look quite right yet. So I'm going to have a look there next week. But I just want to try and do different areas, different things. Once the fish are spawned, I think it's game on, fish wherever you like, really. What is amazing here, the fish do actually spawn more or less on the 1st of May every year. You might not believe me, but trust me, it's a true fact about this place. I think it's because the water's shallow. The fish probably, I don't know, such a strain of fish that they just spawn straight away. Amazing, really. It sort of, buggers up May for most of us, realistically. There's several different strains on here, different breeds and things. Breeds, yeah, that'll do for me. But around. So, because it used to be a fish farm many moons ago. So I'm just going to wander back in the bivvy because it's warmer in here. I'm overly well attired for this sort of weather at the moment. As you can see, the sun's gone in. Where was I? Yeah, several strains of fish in here. They all breed at separate times, which mostly covers the whole of May, which is so frustrating. We used to sort of go home and avoid being here, and we still sort of do now, but you're coming back and it's your weekends you're going to fish, or the few days you're going to fish. As long as they're not going full gung-ho at it, you can normally sort of get away and sort of fish a different area, fish a different part of the complex and avoid it. Otherwise it'd just be closed for the whole of May. And I think last year it was sort of like the whole of May and half of June, so it's ridiculous. And if you give them a couple of weeks rest after that, it's closed for 2 months, which would be good if there was a your standard close season on here, but there isn't, because the standard close season is on another lake where the fish generally spawn in June, July, when we're back on there again, sort of say, causing us issues again. Funny old place, funny lakes. Never come across anything like it before, but there we go. Right, I've been rambling on way too long, probably. And I'm not even sure what I've been rambling on about, really. But what I've done is, I'm 20 foot off snags to my right, 20 foot off the snags to my left. Spawned about 10 bombs out there of stuff. I might go out a little bit later on and scatter a few more bits and bobs around in the area, just trying to get the fish moving, etc. Take it from there, really. Fingers crossed something occurs. One of these rattles off and don't actually lose it in the snags. Otherwise, both rods will be pointing straight out. There's plenty of features out here, so if it all goes horribly wrong, that's where they're going. Right, let's get out. See you later. Well, I haven't put my microphone on, so I'm going to have to shout a bit, but we've just had an absolutely horrendous hailstorm. Unbelievable. Look at the state of this. Absolutely unbelievable. Look at it. Look at it. Actually amazing. Yeah. Crikey. Unbelievable. I opened the door a minute ago and I like, just look. Just all around the door. Look at it in there. Unbelievable. Absolutely amazing. The barra. Cool. We're just about set. Ian's bivvy up. He'll be probably back round in a moment as he was hiding in it. But unbelievable. Whew. Well, there we go. Oh well. Back to clear blue skies and sunshine now. Well, I don't know if you can see, but the old hailstones are back, etc, etc. Bobbin's been hit by the ball bearings and giving me lots of liners. There's nearly flat calm out there. But hey, amazing. There we go. I'm just putting my camera outside the door to be honest with you. But, wow, rightio. Funny old weather we're getting, eh? Funny old weather. Well, good morning all. It's coming from a video this morning because yuck. Can't remember when it started raining, but I don't know, I've got a clue really. It's clearly raining at the moment. I haven't actually I haven't checked the forecast today yet, to be fair. But you know, I'm quite comfortable in the bivvy. I've got the chair all set there, ready to go. Battery pack. Got me weather barbecue all sorted out as well, so I'm getting that going. Probably in here somewhere. It should all be good, really. Warmth today. Just seen a fish stick its head out. Oh, they're out and about. They're out and about. I reckon I should have done this after my first cup of coffee. They're definitely out and about. They were out and about yesterday quite a lot as well. So I'm hoping that Ian's managed to wangle something. I haven't at the moment. He's just stayed pretty silent. But I'm quite convinced those fish are not very far away, and I'm not very far away from them. So just got to keep on, really keep on trying. Really, just see what occurs. Really, see how we can do what we can actually do. Right, I'm not going to do too much of an update now because all you're doing is staring out the window, listening to me wobbling on, and listening to the rain. Really, and I need a brew. That stove on and have a brew. Start the day. Check the weather forecast actually. Well, not an important one. If this is really here all day, it's going to be, yeah, joyous. Never confident when the weather's like this on here. Really am not. It's a bit of a shame, really. Been hit by yet another wet time. Right, I'll catch up with you later, guys and girls. Well, the rain has finally eased off. I think it's going to come back a little bit, but I've taken that opportunity to refresh my baits and get a little bit more bait out there because you just never know. There's fish being active in the area. You know, we've all watched the latest quarter underwater video, and you're thinking, well, they've been in, hoovering me out, and disappeared, and not giving me a single bleep. Who knows, really? You know, don't know. On here, it just generally is just normally absolutely screaming belters, and that's why most people, you know, if they're using a pod, peg it down, stick it to the ground. Single bank sticks, just make sure they're in. If they weld everything down, butt clamp, you know, it's crazy tapes on here because it's just so shallow. So as I said, there's a bait's gone out, hook baits have gone out, nice and refreshed. Same spots, haven't changed anything. You know, the fish are within reasonable distance of those areas. I think if I want to sort of start going with a carp showing, I'm sort of encroaching on that swim that's to the left of me. Maybe if no one's in there tomorrow night, I might just have to crack them out a little bit further if I see the same as what I saw today. Maybe they're just not coming close enough into this bay. like they normally do, and well, just go a little bit further out. Have to see, put a bit of thought into that one tomorrow. Just got to see how tonight goes and how during the day goes tomorrow. So there's plenty of time to be going between now and then, and maybe I'll just catch a fish or two. So who knows? I've been around to see Ian, and he's had nothing. Seen fish, same as me. Had a few liners, but they're just very very shy. But they generally are hard to catch this time of year. Anything after May, and they're okay. Prior to May, they just seem to be extremely cages on the naturals. You just got to wait for them to spawn, and then we're off. Weird, isn't it? Very very weird. Still can't get to the bottom of that. Keep thinking about it, putting it out on paper. I've got a few ideas and things, see where we can go, but who knows really. Right, it is time for tea, most definitely now. That is food tea rather than a cup of tea, because I don't drink tea. Bad for a carp angler, eh? No, coffee man myself, in a percolator, absolutely gorgeous. Well, what a pleasant evening it's now turning out to be. Very good, peaceful and quiet and tranquil in my bay. Haven't seen any fish for quite a while. Not at all, really. For a while. Hopefully we'll sort of see things moving. Right, nicely pan around and look over there. I'll tell you where I've just spotted over there. See if we can zoom in. There we go. Where is he? There he is. Anyone? You ever want to look at a different perspective on fishing these lakes? Our syndicate. There's Carping Kev over there. Got a fantastic YouTube channel. It's got a lot more cameras and stuff than I've got, so it's totally different perspective of everything. And he's just setting up over here. But no, it's beautiful, gorgeous here at the moment. What more could you ask for, really? All set up here. None of this snowing rubbish that we had yesterday. It wasn't snow, was it? It's hail, really. Yeah, it's looking all very good. Nice, quiet, peaceful bay. Birds are singing. You're lucky you might hear a donkey in the distance from the forest, because there's one going up the road. I don't know where he's got to now. A bit of chaos a little while ago. But no, it's all looking good and wonderful at the moment. There's quite a few people on here, because obviously Meadow Lake's closed, so everyone piles on the Airfield Lake. Some people just disappear. Can't get to grips with fishing this place. Well, you can understand that in some respects of things. I've never fished a place that's so hard when you get on here. And then after that, it's spawning season, as we call it. And hook pools, boulders, snags, carp, there's trees, there's just, it's quite a chaotic area here, really. But we love it. It makes all part of the fun. Let's see if there's anything around here. You get a few deer wandering around. You can see my boggy pit. Yeah, you got a few deer wandering around up here in the evening, so I don't know if there'll be anything up here tonight. Don't know, really. Oh well, doesn't seem to be. But you get a different perspective out here at the moment. All looking very good. Beautiful, isn't it? Don't you think? We like it. It is very, very good. I don't quite know what's occurring there. Someone seems to be going for wandering his waders down there. I might just cut the video for a bit, get my bins out, and you might have something worth catching. Don't know, really. I'll be back to you. Well, I'm black now. I think the guy was just doing a bit of baiting up, etc. In between that, I ended up with a duck. It's a bonus. What you need. Horses behind me going a little bit wild. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Oh, there's one go up the road, but too slow, really. Too slow for that. But there we go. You get a good view of the lake, don't you, from up here? Like pan around slowly. There you go. Wonderful place, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful place. Just on the edge of the New Forest. Absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah. One duck. I'm so lucky. Beautiful. No carp. One duck. What more can you say? Doing a mallard as well, which don't generally dive down like that on here. I've come across it in other lakes. They go down a long way on other lakes to the point of really, really terrorising you. But I did have a duck last April as well. I had a 20-pounder one evening, and then probably when I caught a duck in the middle of the night. Learned a valuable lesson that day. Never turn the light on before you get the duck to the shore when it's dark. Otherwise it takes off and then causes you absolute chaos. Involving 2 other anglers, a pair of waders, some loppers to get through the trees. And eventually, with a bit of luck, getting a duck and releasing it. But yeah, that was entertaining. It's, funny. I look back at it now, it's absolutely hilarious, to be perfectly honest with you. So yeah, I've learned that one. Catching a duck at night, just get it into the bank. Don't turn the head torch on until you got it in the bank. Otherwise it goes airborne on you. That's the last thing you need. But no, I've not seen anything yet this evening. So it's a cold day today. Not as cold as I thought it was going to be. There's definitely a chill in the air now. The wind's sort of northeasterly now. It's going to swing round to the north and the northwest. So it's this is sort of like sheltered warm bay as much as it can be from that wind. So there's multitude of reasons why I'm here. Whether it actually sort of pans out me actually catching a carp, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see, really. Wait and see. That's all we can do. Keep on trying and see where we go. Right, I'll catch up with you in the morning. It's time to head back to the new super duper pit, which is absolutely fantastic. Bed chair, absolutely loads of space. Weather in the corner, table there. Oh, it's just, superb. A bit excessive, but for 3 nights fishing, you've got to be comfortable. It's different in the summer. You just pitch out a brolly and a few storm sides and be away with it, really. As long as you've got the mozzie net or, mozzie stuff aware. I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but yeah, it's got to be good. Right. Let's hopefully I'll catch up with you later on with a carp on the bank. Fingers crossed, eh? Fingers crossed. Rightio. Well, here we are. It's a bit late in the day on Saturday. I've normally done a video by now, but I've just been soaking up the sunshine and enjoying the surroundings, to be perfectly honest with you. Ian's been round. I've got the old Weber out. Had some burgers for breakfast. Did some hot cross buns on there. Absolutely fantastic. Really was beautiful. And I must admit, I haven't caught anything yet, but I'm feeling the love for this bay and this area. The wind's from the sort of northeast. As you can see, it's flat, calm, and warm out here. It's absolutely gorgeous, really. there's just got to be fish sort of in and around here, and up there just has to be, doesn't there? Just can't not be. You know, you're not supposed to go through them trees, it's all out of bounds, so I've got to be a bit mindful of that. But you just feel there's every possibility of catching them. It really, really is. I'm going to sort of hang it out to about 2:30, 3ish, reel in, go for a little bit of the walk, and have a chat with a few other people, see how they're getting on. But I've opened up the bivvy. It's, well, absolutely roasting now. It's gone from hail and whatever it was yesterday to absolutely gorgeous today. You know, it's wonderful, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful. So I've even got the back bits of the bivvy open as well, just to try and sort of get some airflow. I'm actually too hot, which is quite funny, don't you think? But we can only but keep on trying, keep coming up with solutions to, you know. I've looked back through my records, to be perfectly honest with you, and the most I've ever caught in April is 2 fish. They are so wily in April, it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm not prepared to sort of fish as tight to the snags in certain areas as other people. I've said that before. It's just me, my age, and I've been fishing for far too long, and I just don't really like doing that sort of fishing anymore. You know, I don't want to risk the chance of damaging any fish or losing a big one or tethering up a big one in a tree and it dies. You just don't need that. It's just no. Simple as that. No, you don't. So we'll stick to what I do. Might, you know, my fishing might suffer a little bit. So you used to be able to fish over and across there, but there's some trees fell in the water, so it becomes an absolute danger zone at the moment. Ian's doing a bit of spomming out there at the moment, so looking absolutely gorgeous, really. Now I'll give it a few more hours here. I'll reel in, take the bottle of wine and a glass, and just go and sit and spend the late afternoon and early evening with him. Come back, put some food on, get the rods out, and hope for the best. Rightio. Let's just leave you with that lovely view. I've got to take some photographs of that because it looks absolutely beautiful, doesn't it? Really, really does. That's, you know, it is what it is, really. Right then, let's take you on a little trip out and swim. I'm only going to have a sit down in here and swim. Have a glass of wine or something near the road at the back of the lake. Really go wrong here. That mud alley without falling over. That'll be funny if I had to concentrate. Ooh. Right, yeah. Round here. It's absolutely beautiful, isn't it, really? Absolutely beautiful. The rabbits running across. Ian is out on that little island there. You get to via a little tiny bridge. I've got to be careful where I walk and what I do, because yeah, muddy down here. And he fell down here yesterday. Absolutely ridiculous. Now, I've just been having a chat with all the other anglers. There's been a few fish coming out and things. They are really suffering. Now you can see through there the side of my swim, and that links through to there. Slowly read it over and things, unfortunately, here, but the fish still get through there, I must admit. And we're now back out onto the little island a bit. It's like tropics around here. And a butterfly right in front of me. Fantastic. Now the question is he awake or is he asleep? What do you reckon then? I've put a little poll up, shouldn't I? What's the chances? It's fantastic on its island. Peaceful, quiet, tranquil. Birds. The trees cut out, the road sounds a little bit better. Apparently I can wake him up. He's only resting his eyes. But here we go. There he is on his phone, playing around. Right, See you later then. Right then, I've had a few glasses with Ian and we're now back off to our swim. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous out there, isn't it? What a beautiful view he has. Rightio, see you later.
Good luck.
Alright, let's not trip over on the way. I'll lose my hat in the tree. Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock now, so I'm going to head back. I'll give him a swim and rest for sort of a couple of hours, which is quite nice. Get the rods out. Hopefully the fish have sort of drifted in if we're lucky. They've got to, really. It just looks... it looks perfect. It does look perfect. I don't quite understand why I'm not catching at the moment, so... I shall hope the third night produces. Mind you, as I said, I haven't fished a swim for a couple of years, so I'm loosely relearning where to go and where to fish realistically. Sort of take it from there. But we'll see. There's a car going up the road, but you can see from here, one of the fellow syndicate members, you can see from here, if I walk just a little bit up here, you can see into the bay I'm fishing. That's if I don't trip over anything at all. Someone else going as well. Other people. So this is the sort of bay. I'm through there, fishing out to there. So yeah, it's just flat, calm, gorgeous and warm. So it's just gotta work. This place is fantastic. It's just like a little jungle. Right now, let's not trip over anything. Brambles. Get across the bridge. Quick left and right. See if we can see anything. Little fizzes and bubbles down there. See. No, really. Yeah, there is a little bit of a fizz down there. No, really. Nothing moving through the reeds, so that's all we can think, really. Right, yeah, let's get up here. I was slipping over. It was horrible here the other day. Absolutely horrible. So, yeah, it's absolutely, look at that. Sorry about the wobbling. I haven't got me little tripod thing with me or anything like that. You look up there out into the New Forest. It's absolutely gorgeous. Don't you think? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Just going to pass my car around the corner. Let me swim. Get the rods out. See what comes on tonight. The old Weber out in a moment. Get another filled Yorkshire pudding on. Nice tea in a little while. Oh god, got to walk through the swamp again. Absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Let's not concentrate down here. Slip sliding away. Rightio. Back through here. Back down to me bivvy. Really good here. Can't see why nothing's occurring. Really, I can't. So it's just one of them things. Rightio. Let's get them rods back out. Right, I'm not sure how this is going to go, but the sun's not quite in my eyes, but nearly in my eyes. Oh dear. That's not on camera. Otherwise I'm going to edit it because a bottle of wine. Right, I can sit there. There we go, rightio. So we need 2. When I say a bottle of wine, I haven't actually drunk a bottle of wine. A couple of glasses with Ian. Bit of a social. Over the other side, swim. Right, let's get this right. Right. A little bit of a lead around earlier on. I moved my rod slightly more to the left, oddly away from the corner. But better area. That's it. A little bit better. Feels a little bit harder out there. It might make the difference. Just have to see, really. That's all you can do. Just want to Right, that one back a bit and just see if that's... should be, I think that's right. Well, it's sort of a little bit further off the side of the island. Just don't want that going on, do we? So just flick that over the side. Click that. I hate buzzers going off. Drives me potty. There you go. Set that up like that. Wait for this to settle down. Just a little bit of slack line. Yeah, just a little bit of slack. A little bit of slack. Oh, the bobbin's popped off. There we go. Yeah, I've been playing around with the ND Tackle T10s, I think they are, the sort of sprung ones. Quite like that concept of that. Oh yeah, so right, let's get this one out there. Oh dear. Oh yeah. I just dragged along the ground a little bit. I want to double check it's got that real sort of sharpness about it. So yeah, I've adjusted these both slightly. I sort of reeled them in and felt them across the lake a bit. I'm actually the spigot twisted a little bit there. I hadn't noticed that earlier. So a little bit, as I said, a little bit different to where they were. Just trying to sort of possibly find a better area to fish. That's it. That's exactly what we want there. Beautiful. Just sort of a little bit closer to the bay. I wanted that one a little bit closer to around the corner. Just pull that line a little bit out. Sort of swapped over rods a little bit. I want gone for the mono across the bay actually. Yeah, I didn't. So I just sort of wonder a little bit. £20 mono on one, so I'm going to sink it a lot better. So I swap the rods round. A little braid on the right and mono on the left. I do like to sort of play around with these things. Sort of see. Crumbs, it's hot, I tell you. The sun is perfect. There we go. Yeah, so like slack lines sinking a little bit. Well, we hope that's going to do the job. Oh, it's warm in this swim, I tell you. The sun is absolutely belting here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I know. Really is nice. This amount of warmth coming here. Tonight's temperatures isn't supposed to drop too much, so it's absolutely no reason at all why these fish won't drift in here. But I've just got to stick to doing something different. You know, it's just got to be done. I can't fish the normal swims after the normal stuff. It's just no. Got to do something different. Really, really have. So that's all we can do, really. Sort of tidy up this tut and stuff. But yeah, it's yeah. Nearly see myself fishing this next session, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, it would be interesting to have a go in here again. So we shall see. That's me sort of baiting up box done. I have a little baiting up box done that I get out and use to all the stuff I want to sort of bait up. But God, tell you what, I don't think I'm gonna have my tea until later until this sun sort of fades a little bit. Blooming hot out here. Absolutely roasting. I'm glad I got well, you can see I've got the back panels open at the back. That one anyway. You can see the other one there. Got to do it. I'll have to take my coat off now. It's oh, hell scorchio. Right, I'll catch up with you later. With any luck, tonight will, produce me a fish. But said I looked through my records earlier and I only catch sort of 1 or 2 fish in April out of here. And this year I'm trying sort of different swims, so it's either going to be 1 or 2 or 0. But I've got to try these things, they are there, they're feeding. they spawn in May, so they must be on the move, must be on the munch, must be eating bait. You just gotta, when I say bait, must be eating food, which is naturals, because that's what we all know they eat. I just gotta sort of try something different, and we'll see where we end up. Rightio. Catch up with you later, boys and girls. Well, Sunday morning now. Not a touch. Nothing really. Seen something show out in the middle there. Well, when I say out in the middle, I don't mean out in the middle between me and the other bank, sort of. I know, it's a grebe. Anyway, it just popped up again. Yeah, I'm filming from inside the bivvy because it's drizzly rain. It's going to be sort of on and off through the day like this, I think. So I'm just sort of slowly packing up. The bivvy's pretty empty now. Beauty of this swim is you can just quickly roll your rods in, get your car, park it at the back of the swim, flick the rods back out again, and take 2 seconds. So quite a bonus really to be able to do that. Yeah, I've been an enjoyable few days. It's never easy this time of the year. It never is. I might have to go and look back over one of my other April videos and sort of see if I've got the same blue tones in my voice. Yeah, it is hard. I think what's frustrating is if you sat here and saw nothing, you'd just be hoping and praying. But you do see fish, so you know they're out and about feeding and they're moving. I noticed the corner to the left of me because I heard them crashing in there. Sort of waded out my wellies and sort of peered around the corner and looked down, but it's way back in the trees. It's a long way from where I am, so obviously just hiding in there. Not interested in coming out at all, which is a bit of a shame, but seems to be the one. Conditions today are pretty reasonable, to be fair, really. But it's Sunday and I really need to be home, really. Yeah, what can we say, really? Never good. Never really good. We'll be back. We'll try something different. This is what we've got to keep trying. I do believe in trying something different on here this time of the year, because what we've tried in the past, the same old thing, clearly doesn't work. So you've got to try something different this month. I think I should be down next weekend if I'm right, and then that's it. So then I'm back in May, which is the inevitable spawning season. So that'll be fun. Not a lot you can do about that. Is what it is, really. Take it from there, it'll be a lot warmer, a lot different. Things change, you start catching fish. It's amazing, really. Problem is, they're spawned, and you really want them now. And yeah, it's a bit of a shame. People that do picking up nice fish, so you gotta keep on trucking, keep on going, try and keep that positivity up, and track down one of them bigger fish. So it's just the real big girls I'm after. So I'm trying to keep away from the norm, which is the only way forward, I believe. Try and sort of just do things differently slightly. Keep away from the sort of normal spots that everyone fishes and the normal spots I've fished in the past. Try something different. But we shall see where we end up. Unfortunately, as I said, I've only got one more go at it, so it's not the best test, but it has to be done. It needs to be done. Right. The rain is easing nicely now, so might be time to a bit more stuff in the back of that car. Rightio. Do with another load soon. I've got the chair and things like that. Everything. Do that. Rightio. And the likely inevitability that I don't do another video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And there will be some videos on here soon with some fish being caught. I assure you, we'll get there. Just got to be patient. All you got to do, keep being patient.